Taco Station Gestation. Isolation Nation, I meant to say. Got food on the brain. Not allowed to eat on the air. All right. Welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Gleib. I'm one of 4, 5, 9 hosts. Nobody even knows anymore. But we do know, and I'm going to introduce you to one of them right now. He will introduce the next, and it goes on and on all the way to the bottom.
Hey-o.
The bottom. Like I said something wrong, and I didn't mean to just say something wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Hofstetter.
Ben, I'm going to let you sit in this for a little bit longer.
I don't know. What did I say wrong? What did I say wrong?
I know where you live.
Hello, everybody.
Well, like Ezekiel, I meant like the bottom, like they say, like there's turtles on top of turtles all the way down.
Yeah, all the way to the bottom turtle of the pyramid. That guy's got a good life. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. If you want to support us, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce someone who's not on the bottom, no lower or higher than me, Mr. Chris Bowers.
As someone who spent their life as the bottom turtle of the pyramid, it's not a bad life. It's okay. It's fun. Support a lot of people. You're the base. It's not a bad place to be. So I'll happily take that. Rach, how you doing?
Rachel,
Top of the pyramid.
Hey,
You would be top. There's a bottom.
now officially the best thing I've said.
It's about perspective, Ben. I like that.
That's right. And look, bottom or not, Bowers at least wears great tops.
Yes. I wear great tops for being a bottom. I get what you're saying.
Hey-o.
Yeah, guys, I'm really excited. I have my green screen up so that you can't see what I redid behind me. You guys kept joking about the mailroom looking like prison, so I fixed it.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You did it. Yep, that looks way better.
It's all these are acoustic prison cells.
You can't hear the screams from in there? That's good. We have sound dampening bars is not what you want to hear at the prison. That's not a part of the orientation you want to know about.
Good point.
No, for real though, I got my green screen set up. What?
I always knew Churches had a jail somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for people that fight over the chicken sandwiches. Anyway, that's Popeyes.
What?
All right, nothing.
Church's chicken. That was a.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Popeyes. I got confused. Look, hey, we're not. Look, what are we doing? We're excited. Fired up. We had a fun overnight game. How do we get to that? Why don't we just go right to the overnight game? The overnight game was what was it? It was what would be a weird thing to competitively eat, right? So we're having our hot dog eating contest on Friday, which we've decided now we're going to do. Anna Hood had a great idea about people are going to, if you guys want to pledge a certain amount per hot dog eaten on the show. That
I don't think we've even announced yet that all 4 of us are doing it.
Yeah, we're all doing it.
Eating the hot dog.
It was in the Patreon.
Oh, that was in the Patreon hang. I forgot to say. Okay, so anyway, we're all doing so Steve and Rachel are going to be part of the hot dog eating contest. We're all going to cook 20 hot dogs. So it's a maximum of 80 hot dogs, and then however many hot dogs we eat, you can pledge and all that kind of stuff. But we'll put that out on the social media. But the reason that's why the overnight game is competitive eating things that would be bad.
Wait, before you go into that, that was the quickest explanation of a thing. I don't know if anything got across there. Point is, we are encouraging people to pledge an amount you want to donate per hot dog. I don't believe anybody's getting anywhere near 80 total hot dogs. I think much more realistically, we're going to probably hit like a total
we're each cooking 20, so
Yeah,
none of us
so
are going to be eating 80.
The maximum is 80 is my
4
point.
of
So
us,
like,
Ben.
yeah,
I'm
I think
the maximum total
30
probably will be like around 30 or 40. I'm guessing.
That's what I'm saying. But absolute maximum, it could be 80 is my point. Right. So if you wanted to bid $80 a hot dog, the most you could lose is $6.40. That's all.
You glossed over the news that it was just you and Ben, and then Rachel and I volunteered to lose to you guys, and I think that's a big news.
And again, part of this is I forgot we talked about that on the Patreon hang. I thought we had decided this on the show because my brain is switched.
And a portion of all of the donations will be going to Steel City as well. So it could be a fun Fan Friday on Friday.
To fund the new prison.
And by the way, just also, I'm not trying to protest this I can't eat on air rule, but Look, I didn't eat during the opening. And look, I've been saying weird shit. It's not right for me. It's not natural for me not to be able to eat. I'm just saying, I won't do it, but.
Yeah, this is
5
the
minutes.
first episode that you've said weird shit.
Yeah, I thought the meeting went better than normal, to be honest. Maybe this is worse for you because there's no food in your mouth. Anyway, because donuts make everything better. The overnight game was what would be bad things to have a competitive eating contest against or for. So Deanie McQueen from Kirk Hurlitz had salt. This contest is to the death. I thought that was good, a competitive salt eating contest. And then Jeremy Day had whole wheat bread. The name of the competition, gluten for punishment. So there you go. Overnight game.
Nicely done. I feel adequately punished. All right, today's game. The big news this morning is that Dr. Seuss's publisher, the estate that publishes Dr. Seuss's books, decided to pull 6 of the titles, 5 of which no one has ever heard of, and 1 of which a few people have heard of. But they're 6 of his lesser-known books for having racist depictions in them. They voluntarily pulled it, so immediately right-wing people claimed cancel culture, which is weird because it was completely voluntary. But anyway.
Well, in their defense, they don't understand words.
That is a very... They're like,
They want to
I just want to be able to say all the racist shit I was about to say. I was able to say before. God damn it, let me say all my shit I wanted to say. Now I'm pissed. I mean, it's like, no, sometimes you said shitty stuff. You can't say that stuff anymore. It's just a thing. It's just how it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to ruin a children's book. So the way it works is take the title of a children's book and fuck it up. So, for instance, Peter Rabbit's Foot. Or here's a Dr. Seuss one. Oh, the places you haven't gone in the last year. Or how about You Get Dark, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid that he left behind before he snapped. Anyway, the point is, take the title of a children's book and ruin it. And the way you participate is you comment on any of our streams.
Ruin it?
Ruin it. You're going to ruin the day, Ben.
Ruin
the day.
Ruin.
Ruin.
No, go ahead, finish it.
Finish what?
The rest of the rest
Wait,
of my part.
now we're making things about Finland. I thought this was to ruin it. How do you finish a book? Jesus.
If you would like to ruin a book, you do if you comment on any of our streams. On our Twitch, our Twitter, our YouTube, or our Facebook. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, comment with a tip, at least $5 of a Venmo, a PayPal, or a super chat, and we'll read those at the end of the show. And if you are in our front row, as always, you have up to 3 entries for free.
Zamir's Fauci book sound like the guidelines from the CDC. I think that's what's going on.
The guidelines at Texas and Mississippi are like, nah.
We're almost done. We did it before we did have 2 new patrons. So Diana Gonzalez joined at the Isolation Nation pinned level. So I think she's back. Good to see you again, Diana. And Terry Clements is at the Isolation Nation level. So thanks so much for joining the Patreon and becoming patrons.
That is a fact. And another fact is that now is the time of the show where the video front row joins us. Turn on your cameras. We can't wait to introduce all y'all to y'all. There's a view of everybody. I'm assuming.
Holy shit. Oh no.
By the way, Ben, before you start this, let me just point out that
Sons of bitches.
and you could have just stopped eating on the show, and I don't think people would have picked up on it for a while. But because you made it about how much you are torturing yourself, that may have opened you up for a prank there.
Oh, that is such a great visual. Oh my god. That is making me so hungry. Oh my god.
I love that you made the hunger statement right before all this happened too. This is so fucking great.
Wow. And look at what we'll see him when we get to Adler, but he's drinking the thing I've never seen before.
LJ's got a 3-course meal.
We're on Adler. Adler, look at what he's drinking. Popeye's sweet tea in like a bag bucket. I don't know what that is. Holy Lord. This is incredible.
That's for when you want to give your entire family reunion diabetes at once.
I don't care what you said. I want a Twinkie so bad and some sweet tea right now. Holy shit. We've got Brian O'Connor eating some kind of Cheetos in a magical land. Oh my God.
Even the moon is a tater tot.
The moon is cheese. The moon is cheese. That looks incredible. We've got Blue Corner Bill eating, I don't know what that was.
Edible
cookie?
chocolate.
A what?
Edibles and chocolate.
Edibles and chocolate.
Edibles and chocolate. Wow, that sounds pretty nice. My God, we got Patrick Yoakley. Oh my God, he's chasing a storm in his stomach today. Look at this. Wow. We've got LJ Mudd. Made of, I don't know what that middle thing is, and then donuts. What's that middle thing? Lasagna?
Eggplant Parmesan.
Eggplant Parmesan.
That's Parmesan. Wow.
I love that pizza is the appetizer.
Right? We've got Chris LaBalle's eating his fan out, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. Some food just went out the wrong parts of LaBalle's body right now. He knows what his fan feels like. We've got Jason Bolish eating old school Doritos with delicious looking tacos in the background. Holy shit. We've got Peter Amsel in distress eating chocolate slowly and a little seductively.
Brownies. Brownies.
Brownies. That looks good. Good Lord, that looks good. Ray Benjamin.
Nice edibles.
Oh my
Nice.
God. What are you guys doing to me?
You guys are such dicks in the best way. This is the best.
The only thing that would have been more mean to Ben is if when we flipped on your cameras, you guys were all fucking. That's the only thing that would have been worse.
That's a basket of ding dongs, which is also a description of this show.
Paul's doing exactly that. So we've got Jan Skittles Johnson enjoying quite a delicious.
There's my Tiger King. There's a Tiger King.
And the tortilla blanket.
Yep, and the tour shirt. Nicely done, Jan.
Nice work.
Beautiful,
Yes.
really nice. And the Gleib 2020 mug. Love that. Wow. Beautifully done. Nice representation right there. That was some taro eating, I don't know what. And
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Yeah, General Tso's chicken looks like. Yeah,
And
that's
Brad
right.
Clark eating ribs? Wearing a onesie or is that a bib in the middle of?
He's got a bib on.
Eating ribs, you gotta wear a rib bib.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Kind of like a cartoon bear right now. It's amazing. Got Cass Civils eating Civils.
Civil War.
Eating macaroni and cheese.
Nice.
Got that right.
Oh,
my
Chris
God, that
Robinson.
looks so good.
That looks really good.
Oh my God.
Let me just say, guys,
This one yet.
diversity in this lineup of food is amazing.
Yes. Wow. Got Abby. What is? Hospital pudding. This is incredible. Oh my God. Cam Brown eating cake. Tiramisu in the background. Oh Lord, why? What is that? What is that?
Homemade chicken noodle soup. So
Oh,
like we
nice.
get together and it was short on time.
That sounds incredible.
That's really good.
It looks really good. Leslie is there. Hello, Leslie. One person not eating. God bless you. God bless you. Got rank dumplings. Oh my god, well timed on that dumpling entry. Apparently says hi. I want to eat every one of these dishes. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this fucking hot dog contest on Friday. Got JoJo eating some kind of a chocolate vanilla ice cream popsicle.
Frozen banana? Looks like a frozen little banana.
Is that a frozen banana? No. I don't know what banana shape yours is, Bowers, but that's not what a banana looks like.
Yeah, don't trust me on fruit shapes.
Oh God.
Oh god.
No, it's the right size for sure, Taylor.
Pull that out of her mouth very quickly. We've got fromage.
Ooh.
Please.
I want to thank Jennifer Story while she's on there. She sent us some pride or some gifts. I think these are from you, Jen, right? So I got some beef sticks. Ben stole one. He said as a tax, and I got. I'll wear this on St. Patrick's Day. Little clover.
And I got my Queen Bee mug.
And then I got a sheepdog peanut butter whiskey, which seems awesome. I'm gonna try that. I think I've got some pretzel vodka somewhere this will go well with. So.
And such a nice card you gave us. Really sweet, saying that you love us. Very, very sweet. And so this much, the length of 2 dog ears. Very kind of you. And honey sticks you sent us, and you sent Steve peanut M&Ms that I'm definitely not shipping to wherever he is, Vermont. I ate those last night, most of them. And
Put that in your hand, Ben.
What's in your hand?
What's the other hand? That looked like you got a bite out of something.
Oh, well, I feel like on account of your guys' background, this is now officially a bit, so. Finish my sandwich.
It's only funny if you can't eat, man. That ruined the whole joke.
Laughing's still going, bro. Laughing's still going. We got Shannon Burke. Delicious looking gummy bears in the background and popcorn.
That sushi Rachel's got.
The other Rachel.
Oh, holy shit. I love that none of you are repeating. How is this? This is amazing.
What was that, Lady Corbin?
Ooh.
Edibles again? No, just kidding. It's a macaron.
Macarons. No one knows what macarons are. There's a million different words for that. A million different. That's incredible. I guess Lady's not drawn today. She's just eating. This is fantastic. Wow. Well, thank you guys. That's the video, front row.
I gotta say that was the funniest takeover we've seen. That was fucking.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
That was great, and the fact that Ben like introed by going, "I'm just so hungry, I gotta eat some," and then they were all eating. Oh, that was so fucking.
That was pretty perfect. That was amazing.
By the way, guys, speaking of that, I'll be right back. My steak's ready. Hold on.
I mentioned that Jennifer Story gave us honey sticks. That's incredible. I wanted to show you guys that they work.
Yeah. We also have 2 great comics, both returning champions. Myq Kaplan is back. Myq, how are you doing? Woo! And he's here.
I'm great. Hey, I did it. I'm happy to have control of my technology and happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
We're excited you're here. And we booked both eyebrow comics today. So we got Myq Kaplan and Carmen Morales is back.
Yes. Good to be back. And my eyebrows are still big and guys still apparently want to fuck them. So
I did this accidentally. I did not mean this on purpose. I just, I happened to put both eyebrow comics on the same show. It works out.
Good to see everyone again.
I do enjoy that you're saying it as if it's a genre of comedy.
Oh my God, Ben.
Super ultra mega alt. It's it's like an eyebrow alt subculture. It's very neat. She wouldn't know about it.
What can brow do for you?
Wait, this is Ben's new character, Eugene Gleib.
Oh my God, I wanted to eat at that diner in Schitt's Creek, man. It looked like that.
47-page menu. That was my favorite part of that. Every time they had that big ass menu, it was such a great joke. It was so cool. So you're not eating, guys. That's good. Appreciate that. So Ben ate on every show for like a year. We finally put our foot down, and then the crowd fucked with him. It was great. That was
and now he's using it to do a bit where he's going to eat again, and that's not.
You isolation nation, you saved me.
I've actually thought that was a bit the other 2 times I was on. I was like, oh, is it his thing that he always eats in the middle of a show like he doesn't give a fuck about the show? But I guess I guess he just times it. Maybe that's the only time he's allowed to eat during the day, just happens to be when he knows he is hosting a show. So it's good to know. It's good to know it's all part of it.
Carmen, just to be clear, Carmen, you were not at our production meeting, right? You were not at that meeting. This is all you've had on your own. Yeah,
I know. I was not there.
Yeah, some people do intermittent fasting. I did what's called intra-dickhead fasting. Eat around dickheads, and so you blame me, but that's what I do.
Yeah, so we shame you to eat less. I get it. It works, probably.
Rach, we got anything to catch up on before we do a set?
Yes, we do. We have quite a bit. Technic said, Ben looks like he's starving. Give that man a snack. It's too late. He did it. Also, shout out to Anna. She's the one that organized this. So props to Anna for the food takeover.
Thanks, Anna. That was great.
Nice.
Anna goes, this is all I could throw together, but it was homemade chicken noodle soup. Like,
all I could throw together. I simmered it for 4 hours.
In a day and a half, this is all I could come up with. It's like, come on.
True. Once said, Steve, is your steak venison steak?
Oh yeah. So this was on the show the other day. I talked about it. In one day, I got an air fryer and I got my Ring doorbell cameras working, and I was very excited about those two things. And then I found out, because my Ring doorbell cameras are working, that I have a fuck ton of deer on my property. They just keep coming by all the time. And I was like, hey, deer, the day I got the air fryer, it's a bad fucking day to walk by my door. And I had a shit to fry. So
I deer and I ain't got shit to do.
I love it. You're like crunching and you're like, is that the breading or is that buckshot? Which one is it? No, you're not cleaning the shit out of that well enough.
Look, everything is good in an air fryer. All right.
By the way, Carmen, Steve doesn't shoot deer; he destroys them. He just goes and fucks with their self-esteem, and just lay down on the ground, and you just hits them with a hammer.
He just bums them out. You just bum them out till they take their own life. The deer walk through your yard and right into oncoming traffic. They're like, fuck this. I'm going to go ruin a Civic right now.
Comedian owns carcass.
Tomorrow's game is ruin a Civic.
That's pronounced ruin.
We also had Frankie Berman said, this is like another Yom Kippur for Ben.
All that food, honestly, I'm gonna have to, the second the show ends, get in my car and hit up 3 drive-thrus.
Gotta say, you guys coordinated the different foods like better than people do at a potluck. That was really impressive.
Yeah, at a potluck you get like 4 spinach dips and then like some kind of weird cake nobody wants to eat.
And 8 people are like, I'll bring forks. Like,
yeah.
that Jell-O thing with the marshmallows in it, we were like, this.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the fucking worst. No one eats that. I mean, you always try it and you always kind of have a couple bites, but it's never good.
You know what I like it by Jell-O chunks. That's what I mean.
Oh, so good.
Potluck's also a good name for a bunch of edibles coming together.
Yeah, that Jell-O makes you feel the same way Steve makes deer feel when they walk through. Took me a second, but my edible already kicked in. So sorry.
All right, Rach, keep going.
Dana tipped the show $25 and said, to Ben for being such a great sport, I may have to send you a food prop again, you little trooper. You ever been to Cat's Deli in New York City? And then it's a woman just like saying it's gonna be okay. Her theme as she's.
First of all, thank you, Dana. Please do that. Secondly, of course, I've been to Cat's Deli. That's where they had the Meg Ryan orgasm scene in When Harry Met Sally, and then Rob Reiner's mom said, "I'll have what she's having." And
the Cat's Deli is amazing. The Cat's movie sucked, though. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, nobody came during that film.
I feel like they strayed a lot from the original source material. I don't even know
Both
if the
had to do
deli
with pussy.
scene made it. Yeah.
Can you imagine coming out of that movie and saying to your friend the deli was better? That would have been fun.
Now we're all gonna have to go see Cats just to use that joke. But it's gonna be really tough because you have to convince a friend to go with you to see Cats.
Actually, here's my question. How many people think in the audience of Cats had a cat? I think most cat people probably went to that movie with their cat, I would imagine.
Sadly, also, nobody made any memories.
Keep going.
All right, we're caught up.
We're caught up. Cool. Well, let's get to a set then. Coming up now, Eyebrow 1, Myq Kaplan. Let's go.
Hey. Thank you so much, everyone. I already feel it's such a warm, welcoming environment. I don't even have to do anything. Okay, but I was looking through some like old joke notebooks, and I do find that like this isn't the kind of thing that I would necessarily do at a comedy club. Be like, hey everyone, like I do feel like during the pandemic, I'm more telling people about my jokes than telling people my jokes. I'm like, gather round, everyone, gather round, and hear about a time when folks used to gather round. But I really do want to share this old joke that I stopped doing because I did it horribly, but I feel like I've given it an update. Basically, and themed very appropriately to everything we've been talking about so far, food and such. You guys, I don't even know that I've ever heard this phrase in the wild, but the phrase, you can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner, which I think I understand it to mean somebody's like, yeah, you can call me whatever you want, just I want to eat. Eating is important. Eating when it's dinner time, dinner is the time to eat. And so the original joke that I wrote, I just was like, oh, I can call you anything? And then I just swore a bunch. I was like, how about if I called you all of these things? And then eventually I was like, I guess just a bunch of swearing without a punchline isn't comedy necessarily. I mean, a bunch of swearing with a punchline. There you are. Now I'm cooking with food. Now I'm talking with gas. And so here's my new. I'm talking with gas. I'd say I think that's right. And so here's the new version of the joke as it goes now, including everything that's happened so far. So you can call. Somebody says to you, you can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm like, anything? Okay, you miserable piece of garbage. Sorry excuse for a human being or even an animal. And I love animals. Animals are so cute and cuddly and delightful and furry and warm. And you, sir, are no animal. You, sir, are no sir. And you also are an animal, a lowly being like a bug or a worm, though this is an insult to bugs and or worms. They are living their lives to the fullest. Possibly they're living their best worm bug life, their essence, the best that they can, just like every living thing in this world is doing the best that they can, except for you. You're the only sentient being in this world that's not living up to their potential, that's not doing their best. Maybe it's through no fault of your own, maybe it is fault of your own, because we all are we not all the sum total of the experiences that led to our being, the circumstances of nature and nurture that make it impossible for us to be any way otherwise than how we are? That is so for everyone and everything in the universe, except for you. I understand. You are the sole exception, the soulless exception. We are all one except for you. Everyone and everything in the universe is part of a plan, the flow, an oceanic symphony of love and connectedness and togetherness and communion, except for you. You are exceptional, not in an exceptional way. You long for inclusion, and yet you say so long to inclusion. The Buddha is said to be omnibenevolent, all-loving, loves everyone and everything in the universe, except for you. Keep yourself separate, thinking it's what you want, but it is not what you want. You don't even know what you want. You don't even know what's best for even yourself, though you think you do. Even a rock doesn't have a mistaken idea about its own identity. You are less than a rock. So pretty good. Rocks might even rock, if you could say. Not even important. You are much less than a rock. You are nothing. You are less than nothing. Even nothing has its place in this world. Without nothing, how would we know what something was? How would we know everything? And yet somehow you and only you are separate from all this. Rain has its place. Darkness has its place. You are the only placeless being. You have no place. I'm so sorry. And also, dinner time. So,
Wow.
So that's an oldie. Also, here's a shorter joke about food. Do you know those chips that are flavored with a hint of lime? I feel like that gives it away. You know what I mean? If you want to give a hint, you should be like, yes, you know. Okay, and let's do one that's way longer than it needs to be. I see that I've gotten the light, which means it is time for me to start my set. I think I got the light in the middle of my first almost joke. So here it is, final joke. My final and second-ish joke. My second dish joke. Look, I'm offering you a second helping of jokes. How many helpings could you have of some food before they're no longer helping? That's what I would say. How long before that helping is a harming or a hurting? Okay, here's the final joke. A couple years ago, I had a college booking agent that I would make money from performing at colleges, but my college booking agent stopped being a college booking agent, and I was like, oh no, what if I don't ever have a college booking agent again? And my friend said to me, he's like, what's the worst that could happen? I was like, you're right. What is the worst that could happen? I never get a college booking agent again, so I never book a college again. And also my non-college booking agent stops being my agent, and I never get another gig again. And I stop being able to book any gigs at all, and I have to stop being a comedian. And I have no other way to make money. And also my girlfriend loses her job, and she doesn't make money, and so we don't have a place to live. And also everybody that I know doesn't have a place to live, and they don't offer me a place on their couch or a spare room. Everyone I know gets sick and dies, and then I also get sick and die, and I go to hell, and that hell is real, and then I live there for all eternity, and that everyone I know also lives and dies in hell for all eternity. I feel like that's the worst case scenario, but that's probably not going to happen. So, and then I did get another college booking agent, and now it's the pandemic. So thanks a lot, everybody.
Myq Kaplan, everybody. Myq Kaplan. The jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. By the way, Mike, two things. One, I've done enough colleges to know that the worst that could happen is actually getting some of those colleges.
Too true.
Also, when Bowers introduce you as Eyebrow One, all I want is that to be the name of your private plane if you make it.
Also, Mike, I just have one question for you. Meow, did you remember all that?
Great question. That's a question that I do get asked a lot after a set where I clearly have performed, honed and practiced material. And I want to be honest with everyone. I had written down some notes and was looking at my computer. So I apologize that you thought that this was stand-up comedy, but the whole time it wasn't.
I gotta say, Mike, though, funniest PowerPoint I've ever seen.
Thank you.
And all those jokes will be available on Mike's new album, A Comedian's Inner Monologue. That's just what we said.
Also,
except for you. Everyone works but you. Everyone's a traveling feature but you. Everyone gets spots at the fucking improv but you. That's how it
Good night, moon. Good night, sun. Good night, everyone, except not good night you. You stay awake all night.
So, Mike, don't feel bad about having read part of that set. Just, I want you to know that we all do it sometimes.
Ben's reading his script. I like that.
Oh, I understand. This is all planned, everyone. Don't pay no attention to the no wizards in front of the curtain.
Rachel, tips coming in?
Oh, Jesus Christ, we do. Amanasala, $5. Mike, hilarious. I loved everything in that set except for you.
Got me with my own me thing.
Me, you, Jeff.
Lady Lee, $10. Holy shit, Mike, I've never laughed more after being called the only places being in the universe. Placeless being in the universe. Peter Ansel, 5 Canadian. Mike, you really need to work on coming out of your shell. Technics, 2 Canadian. 2 Mike. I love of your eloquent extended eccentricities. God damn it.
Thank you for extending eccentrics into eccentricities.
Thank you for allowing me to extend, and I'm not going to go there. Zara tipped $5 and said, "Happy World Wildlife Day to everyone and all of the living things in the world, except for whoever that guy Mike was referring to." Fuck that guy. LaBelle, $5. Mike, right before his set starts, he finishes his set. Loved your set, bud.
It's a one breath set. I like it.
One breath, two brows.
That's your viral video. That is your
Brows in, brows out. Yeah.
Wherefore, brow thou.
Be now a brow chow. No?
Oh, now, brow cow.
I'll chow anything at this point.
We also had Dana, $5 and said, "I love you, Mike. Please don't hit me." And then there was a semicolon and nothing after it. I don't know what that means.
Fair enough.
Knock the smile off her face. It's just eyes.
Let's there.
Well, I
let's see.
guess that's a winky face without the mouth, because apparently even Dana's comments aren't allowed to eat on camera now.
Ooh.
No, Ben, everyone's allowed to eat on the show, except for you.
Everyone has delicious pizza in their belly, except for you. Everyone has ribs in a bib, except for you. Everyone gets to fuck LaBelle's fan, except for you.
Thank God
Patrick
it's got a
Yoakley.
self-cleaning mechanism in it,
Patrick Yoakley sent in $25 for your lungs, and then it's an emoji of a child laying on the floor just crying.
Thank you.
Jake Parker, $5, $5 for everyone except for you, and it's emoji of making it rain. Except for you, you don't get the rain. Pam Brown, $5. Mike, where should I have my therapist send the bill? All silliness aside, that was amazing and made me very happy. And welcome back, Rachel. It's like, oh, okay, thanks. And then it's a unicorn with a stack of money impaled through its horn.
Nice.
Send the bill
Thank
right
you.
into the corner.
I think we're caught up.
Nice. All right. That
Yeah.
was a great bit. God, that was.
Goddamn.
Thank you.
Yeah. I've never felt so alone and included with people all at the same time.
All
I
I can
aim.
focus now is I'm nervous I might be called late for dinner. This is a real problem.
We did have a tip come in, actually. So it was from Chili Lee Dog, sent you $10 and said, "Mike, you putting someone in their place. I don't think anyone could have said it better." I think we all can agree with that.
I don't think anybody else could have said it.
So true.
Like, I wonder if you did that, how long it would be before that person just walked away. Like, if you did that to a stranger on the street, how long would they let you get into that before they were like, "I gotta go"? Or do you think they would yell at you?
Oh yeah. Well, clearly it has to be somebody. That has to be the response. Like that, somebody has to say to me, "You can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner." So there's already an established relationship
Gotcha.
that they have already invited me, the vampire, in.
So it's kind of like Tybo. If you're going to use that as self-defense, they have to use the exact same workout video you watched to make it work. Is that what you're saying? So kind of like, as long as they ask you this
yes.
random phrase that no one ever says ever, you have the perfect response. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
I actually had I had thought of a pickup line for something like that. Like, it needed to be in the exact right scenario, and the scenario happened. Like, the idea was if I sneezed and an attractive woman said, "God bless you," I would say, "He just did." Which I did that.
Come on.
But it's smooth in the moment. But by the way, Carmen, she agreed with you. She very much agreed with you.
I loved Carmen's
Well, yeah, you just sneezed,
real-time
dude.
response.
She's just walking through your spit, and then you're like, "Yeah, thanks, God." Like,
Be careful what you wish for, because your wish might be stupid.
I mean, I didn't sneeze on her, and this was before COVID. People weren't as scared back then.
I mean, it's still disgusting.
It was. People sneeze, guys. I'm not weird for sneezing.
Whoa.
I think it was a great line, Steve. The fact that it didn't work as a travesty. She should have just right then been like,
Thank you, Bowers. I appreciate that. Thank you.
But it
Rest
would
of you
have
are
never
dead to
worked
me,
because
but
he
thank you.
tried to turn a sneeze into something sexy. Nobody's ever been like, Patu! Oh, yeah.
what he's not telling you
That
is that
guy's got a weak immune system. That's so high. Like, that's never going to happen.
It could have been worse, though. It could have been worse. At least he didn't say, yeah, stuff comes out of the other side, too. You know?
Gross. No, the other part of the other side. There's too many sides. What kind
He's
of
not what he's not telling us is that was his 8th sneeze, and each time he got a little closer to the hot girl. So he was like, bless you.
He's walking around with pepper. Just yeah. Here's another.
Pulling nose hairs in the airport, just waiting for it.
I was in the subway, and I'm just, allergic to a lot of the stuff there. So it's easy.
Hairs at the airport.
Girl, you're the bee's sneeze.
I like that. Here's a Steve Hofstetter style. This is my new. I hope I get to do this someday. Pickup line. I cough, and then a pretty girl says, "Are you okay?" And I say, "I am now." Is that the same? Is that?
No, you cough. She says, "Are you okay?" And you go, "Would you like to get coffee?"
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I like it.
How about
Well, at least his puns are wooing someone. Thank you, Mike.
Far, I've picked up Bowers and Mike.
how about
And have you been working out? That's
couldn't
pretty
pick me up,
impressive to pick them both up.
it also works, Steve, if like you were crying and a girl walked by and you're like, I'm crying because life is so sad without you in it. Would you like to be my support system?
My body emits so much. Do you love me?
Grimbeard has that old doctor joke. Doctor, every time I sneeze, I have an orgasm. Well, have you been taking anything for it? Yeah, pepper.
By the way, also, you guys, all your pickup lines are really sad.
I've never done this one, but it looks fun. I read it somewhere, but you walk up to a girl who has a full drink, you take it out of her hand, you chug the entire thing and go, looks like somebody needs a drink.
Punch you in your face. Oh, God.
No, you'd walk to the bar with me and make you buy you another drink for sure. You're not, especially in LA, you're not going to let some dude drink your $18 cocktail. I got 20 minutes to win you over while I wait in line to buy you a new drink.
It's actually a good point. And if it's in LA with the bartender ignoring you, you got like 30 minutes. So
Exactly.
What I love
One
that
time a
Steve
girl-
didn't disclose is that he didn't actually sneeze. He was just going, what?
Carmen, come on. That's just how I sneeze.
Hey, Bond girl, achoo!
The kind of behavior, Steve, you would throw somebody out of your comedy show for. You're turning it into personal gain. I love it.
No, that's what happened, Ben. He sneezed. Somebody in the crowd said, God bless you. He said he just did. Throw that bitch out. And they threw her out.
I said he just did. That'll be 1 million views. Thank you.
Comedian owns sneeze.
Yeah, a sneezing comedian owns woman? I don't know.
No, not legal anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm just sneezing because I'm allergic to non-love.
Thank you, Ben. Just when I thought my thing couldn't get worse. It made it worse. I appreciate you.
I can't believe these lines don't work for you, Ben.
If you like
I
pickup
have
lines,
a much better pickup line. I'm just going to hang out with you guys in front of hot women, let you guys talk, and then they'll be more interested in me.
We had a couple more things come in. Ray Benjamin, $5 for eyebrow one.
Just the
Technics
one.
said, Steve's been working out his funny muscle and it shows.
Oh, shit. We can see your funny...
Thank you.
And then Wendy Peterson said, the worst pickup line ever used on her was, are you pregnant? No? Let's get you a drink.
Damn.
I think
I think
I
the
think a worse
follow-up would
one-
be. I think the follow-up would be putting a Plan B in her drink. How about now?
Here's another worse
Oh,
one.
God.
Are you pregnant? Yes. Let's get you a drink.
I did once. I was.
The bar's upstairs, Mike.
Yeah. Let's
wait,
get you
this
some
line-
stairs, girl.
This line is tested and true. This one really does work in life. You can go up to a girl and you can say, "Would you like to date me? Eventually, not have that much sex and become a running joke on a streaming comedy show."
Yeah,
was
that's
about to
way
say
better than the
the-
sneezy guy over here.
I was going to say the difference between Steve and Ben is Steve is using pickup lines on strangers that don't work, and Ben is using pickup lines that don't work on his girlfriend, which is like.
Normally, at
I-
moments like this, I would just eat something, but now I can't even do that.
Did,
I'm sure you're hungry for those nipples right now, Ben, but I don't know.
I did actually use the pregnancy thing once in a bar, but for kind of the opposite, where there was my friend went up to a girl and just said hello, and she just goes, "Ugh, like I would talk to someone like you." Just a really like over the top, did not need to be that mean rejection. And she didn't know that he and I were friends because like I wasn't with him when it happened. And so then I went over to her afterward and I just look at her and she was very, very thin. And I just look at her and I just go, "Oh my God, when's it due? What a blessing." And then right here for the next couple of weeks. So that was great.
He was a guy who gets mistaken for pregnant. That is not cool.
To be fair, your titties lactate, so it's hard for people to not think that.
Sucking on.
Wear the nursing bra, dude. Wear the nursing bra. It helps.
Yeah.
Rach, we caught up?
Thirsty for these
We're
nibbles.
caught up.
Hungry for these nibbles.
All right, let's get to Carmen. All right, so you saw the best male eyebrows in the business. Now the best female eyebrows in the business. Carmen Rouse, everybody.
Oh my
Hey!
goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, all that are in here, all the people that are streaming. I appreciate you so much. I have a new. I no longer ask people how they're doing anymore. I've officially decided, I think if you ask anyone how they're doing right now, it should be considered a hate crime. So I've stopped asking people how they're doing. All I say is, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. I just hope. And if they look a little like they're about to crack, I just send them a pinata, right? We'll put a little booze in the mail, make them feel happy in the future. Because that is the thing that all of this has made me realize is like what my role in this. And my role in all of this is I am the celloist on this Titanic. I am. I'm just gonna be slewing my dick jokes all the way down and like completely over my head. Like that's my role, and I am sticking to it. And I am starting to crack a little bit, and I can tell. And it's just because my hair is a little too long. Like I haven't cut my hair through this whole thing, and I really fucking need to. Like I really need to, because it's getting like too long. Like I've always had long hair, and there's like a fine line for people with long hair. From like, oh my God, your hair is so long. How long have you been growing it? To like, I bet she owns a ferret. Like it's very close. Fine line. It's a fine line. The other day, I almost bought a wolf t-shirt and a parrot. Like I need to cut my hair. I do. It takes a long time. It takes a long time for you to grow it out to one bird hair, but that jump from one bird to three bird hair is like this much. It is not a lot of real estate, okay? I am a smock away from being a really cool 7th grade art teacher, you know? I can feel it coming on. I can feel the desire to want to collect with, like, connect about their parents don't, like I can feel it coming up. I can feel it bubbling. I can feel it happening. Like how did it make you feel? How did it make you feel, Jordan? Was it like a yellow or was it like a red? Put it on the paper, dude. Put it on the paper. Let me know how you're feeling. It's true, dude. Like I'm like a pair of multicolored leggings away from like owning a visor that says who arted on it. Like that's where I'm at. I'm very close. You're wondering, where do you buy a visor like that? You don't, you make it, you fucking coward. That's right. You go to Michael's, you buy the glittery, puffy paint, and you write that shit on there yourself in some goofy ass font you just made up because you're a fucking art teacher, bitch! Like, dude, it's like, and here's the thing, is don't think I don't know. Don't think I'm not aware of how much I would be made fun of for wearing something like that, okay? But it is a practical purchase because it is keeping my 6-bird hair out of my fucking face. I need a haircut, is what I'm saying. I do. I do. I need a haircut, but I still am holding it together pretty well. I think more so than a lot of other people. You know, like I haven't shaved half my head or dyed my mustache pink. Like I'm doing all right, you know. And I can always tell when people are, because they're just always like. But that's the other reason why I don't like to ask how people are doing, because you don't want to see people who are really thriving during this time either, you know, when everybody's just like, everything's okay, and then you ask one person, how you been doing? Oh my god, this has been like the best year of my life. Like, I am thriving so much. This pandemic is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like, that's how good they're doing. They're calling cute names for the pandemic, like a pandemic. I have been drinking a lot more. Anybody else slowly descending into alcoholism during this time? I have been drinking a lot more, and because I've been drinking more, I've been thinking more about booze, and I so much so I went down a rabbit hole and I looked up the origin of a Bloody Mary, because that's the thing, is I miss having petty brunch. Anybody else have a group of people you only mildly enjoy just so you could talk shit about people you both don't enjoy? And that's like one of the things I miss the most. And the idea of brunch is also so pretentious as it is, you know, anytime you go to any kind of like outdoor beer garden sort of situation, there's always like some bitch who like doesn't even care that her dog's very unhappy, but he sits there under there like, oh, he's the rescue, and they're supposed to be celebrated. And I was just like, oh, that's gotta be where that came from. Like, and I looked it up, and I don't give a fuck what the internet told me, because I'm gonna make up my own fucking origin story, because they're wrong. Because a bitch made up that fucking drink. A bitch made up a mimosa, and a bitch made up a fucking Bloody Mary. I don't care if it was the Duke of Go Fuck Yourself. It was a fucking broad, and some dude stole it from her. You know how I know? because it's such a chick thing anyways. Like, the idea, even the idea of a Bloody Mary is just like, dude, no, there is no sane person that comes up with that. That is a chick who is like on a bender because a dude broke her heart, and then she's like, can I have some ketchup for my hamburger vodka? Like, that's where that comes from. That comes from like a horned lover that is just like a basic bitch really trying not to be so basic. No, I'm interesting. Look, I put a cheeseburger in it. I have bacon. Like, I am not boring. I am totally fucking interesting. Like, I could start a band if I really wanted to. Like, I could make a thing. Like, I'm creative. I have olives. I have fucking olives here. Put a shrimp cocktail. Like, cool, okay? Like that is the most like fragile ego of a cocktail that's ever been invented ever. Like that's like the bitch that goes out with all of her friends and they're just wearing different colored tube dresses, but they're all the same exact human being. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's the kind of vibe that drink has. And sure, don't get me wrong, I know if you put enough shit inside of it's just you're trying to convince yourself you like vodka is really all that happens. That's all a Bloody Mary is. It's just like, no, I'm just drinking a salad. It's like, dude, that's the most fucking basic bitch shit I've ever heard. And everybody always talking about, oh, White Claw is a big, no, the Bloody Mary is the most basic bitch because she's in denial that she's basic, and that's the most basic shit you could ever fucking do. Yeah, that is the end of my rant. Thank you.
Carmen Morales, everybody. Carmen Morales. Jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. By the way,
yeah, buy me a fucking Bloody Mary, you cheap motherfuckers.
Our Bloody Mary, but also people shaving half their head, having the best year of their life, eating a hamburger while they're sad. You really made fun of everybody on the show but me. And also,
it's because I front-loaded it about you. I was like, I gave him enough on the sneezy. I'll make fun of everybody else.
Carmen, also, I just had a whole extra layer of entertainment during your set because it looks a little bit like you're standing in like a dentist waiting room.
I am. I'm next.
During some of your act outs, you were just like not looking at the camera. You're just looking out in space, and it looked like you were on a phone call. I just pictured all these people in the waiting room being like, "What the fuck is happening?"
There is a little kid with the highlights that's crying right now. He knows his mom's a Bloody Mary bitch. He knows it.
By the way, Carmen, also there is another word for when you have a group of people that you mildly enjoy, that so you can get together and talk about people that you don't enjoy.
Is it the social distancing social club?
100%.
Steve, I thought that's what you called your first marriage.
Ooh.
You guys just loved hating the same people. You loved her. I'm saying you guys loved hating the same people. That's why you were friends, because you liked hating
We did enjoy hating the same people. That is what brought
That's what I'm
us
saying.
together.
That was a lot of your relationship.
And also most of my friendships.
Let us unite through mutual hate.
Seriously. Okay, no joke. When I met Theo Von like 20 years ago, we got introduced at ANACA, and I had known that he was on like the MTV Challenge with a girl I went to high school with, this girl Erlon, and I meet him. And so like someone introduces us, and I just go, "Oh, hey, you were on MTV with Erlon, right?" And he just goes, "Oh, I hate her so much." And I was like, we're gonna get along. I was like, not only do we agree, but also like he didn't front that he liked her. Like he didn't wait to see like, "Oh, what do you think of her?" Like, no, he was like, "Yeah, she's horrible." I'm like, "She is horrible. Let's hang out."
Did you go to high school in the Shire? What do you mean Erlon? What the fuck are you talking about?
Her name was Erlan. Irulan.
But she
My
got
Hobbit
a
name.
laugh. She then started a chain of health food markets in LA and became
Ben.
Ben, eat something, man. You're fucking losing it.
Your jokes
I give
are
him
about
permission,
gross
Carmen.
There ain't no
No,
snacks
no.
under there, dude. You can keep crawling. There ain't no food under
And
there.
he's in his podcast. Oh no. He's trying to blow his sides. All right, we got tips coming in. Let's do some tips for Carmen while Ben fixes his side as he fell off.
Yes, we do. And as someone who shaved her head during quarantine,
I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope you're doing well.
I mean, I'm thriving, Carmen, but I understand.
thriving.
It's the most movement my podcast has had in months.
All right, Ray Benjamin, $5 for Carmen's haircuts.
Thank you.
Jake Parker, $5. So how many half ferrets does Carmen own?
You gotta do the math.
LaBelle, $5. Carmen, as a teacher, you have a cool teacher vibes in the best way. I love the set.
Thank you.
By the way, Carmen, when this all opens up, if you don't have Who Arted fucking visors for sale at your shows, Steve is going to be so disappointed in you. That is such a miss on a merch opportunity.
Bowers, come on, that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna be disappointed. I already copyrighted it.
I have to buy the rights from him.
Steve already has whoarted.com on GoDaddy. He's already...
Well, Steve learned Steve, never mind.
You got me, zing!
Ooh.
I did not realize that all Ben's jokes were food driven. I didn't realize it was just every time he...
Don't give him that permission. Don't you dare give him that permission.
I'm not giving him permission. He can learn.
No, I'm doing just fine, you guys. I'm just slowly eating myself away over here.
Oh my
My
That
God.
is creepy right there. That is bad. I don't like that at all.
Now
We
it's
also had
enough to eat.
let's see.
Friday is gonna be you, bitch. Oh shit!
Dana tipped $5 and said, Carmen nailed it on the hair. I haven't had mine cut in a year. My ferret's coming in the mail next week.
I just quickly have to show you Tam's background. Just equalize the episode for me. It's perfect.
That wasn't because I had to act out an emoji the other day. That's just what I did when a pickup line worked.
You were doing an impression of Trump doing an impression of a reporter for a second there. That's
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's actually Steve trying to dance.
And Ben's back.
Steve, when Vaughn told him he didn't like Erelon or whatever the fuck her name was.
Let's see. Tam tipped you $5 and said, "I feel you on the hair issue. I think I'm at 3.5 birds hair. Where does straight whiskey fall on the basic bitch spectrum?"
No, whiskey's cool. Everybody knows whiskey's great. Whiskey's totally chill.
Come for whiskey. Look at Carmen get all serious. Nah, don't.
No,
fuck
no,
with whiskey,
no.
dog. No. You're making vodka, bitches. Whiskey's good.
Yeah, fuck vodka. No, whiskey's cool. Whiskey's real cool.
Peter Amsel, a Canadian, $8.95. That's the Bloody Mary price at a nearby restaurant. Hilarious set.
Wait, did you
Way
just
to
say
realize
he ate a
at the beginning of
Canadian?
what you said. Yeah, Peter Amsel ate a Canadian.
Canadian, $8.95 Canadian. Come on.
He ate 95 Canadians.
Exactly.
He is the celery stalk in my red mud.
Like 71
But that's
Americans.
only like 83 Americans.
That's why 6 is afraid of Canada.
Not enough, if you ask me.
Let's see. Patrick Yogley, $25. For Carmen, drinks on me, and then it's emoji of 2 Bloody Marys and it says bloody good time.
Oh,
Nice.
I get it.
hopefully we'll sync up. It'll be great. Oh my gosh. Thank you. It's Bloody Mary at the same time.
Man, that's really
I truly
funny.
believe that it was
Thanks, buddy.
invented when someone accidentally spilled their vodka in their tomato soup. And they were like, I don't want to waste this vodka.
Yeah, it's
Or
just
soup.
instead of a hot toddy, it's a hot molly.
And then Marion White tipped you $15 and synced up as well to a bloody good time emoji for the Bloody Mary mixer. The Trader Joe's garden patch is awesome, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
We're caught up. We're ready for the game.
I love how the whole set was about how you need a haircut and you hate Bloody Marys and everybody tipped you for Bloody Marys and only
I
one.
know. I order a Bloody Mary for the garnish. Because I can only afford the drink. I can't afford a meal.
We'll have a haircut for the table. All right.
Is it garnish?
Ready for the game? Are we doing the game?
All right. Yep. So the game today is Ruin a children's book. Ruin a children's book. Front row, please raise your virtual hands. And these are some, I had a lot of fun paid that I really like. Let's see, Leslie's there. So Andrew Kerr, Where the Wild Things Fuck.
Okay.
I like that one a lot. Antichrist 616 had Horton Hears a Who, and it's diagnosed with schizophrenia.
God.
I'm gonna do 2 more. Dizzy by Nature had The Hung Caterpillar. And then Denise Cook, James and the Giant Penis.
Oh,
All right.
All right, who's first?
Thank you,
Angle.
James. Sneer.
So Carmen and Mike, these are the ones that we're gonna be voting on, starting with these guys.
Okay.
All right, I got green kegs and ham.
Did you say?
St. Patty's Day, I guess. We got instead of fox and socks, we got cocks and socks. And then 1 bitch, 2 bitch, red bitch, blue balls.
The bitch is the Bloody Mary. See, this guy feels
That's
me.
right.
Yeah, they're all synced up. So now I get it.
Blue Corner Bill.
Okay, I might have misunderstood something here. Where is it?
And all those cookies
There you go.
behind you.
Good night, Moon.
Those are Norwegian runes.
Very nice.
Oh my God.
God.
This is right up Mike's alley.
Hofstetter joke. It's amazing. Like, it's regional knowledge. It's fucking everything. This is great.
I gotta say, even I was like, what in the fuck?
You know,
That looks like pretzel sticks. Yum.
In honor of Leedy, Charlotte's Web History. And 1 wire, 2 wire, red wire, blue wire.
Thanks, Bill. Jason B.
I think these are like more preteen books, but preteens are kids, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Yeah.
I got Island of the Blue Balls. Where the sidewalk ends is hell.
Oh my God.
Are you there, God? It's me, Ben Gleib.
Local reference. Very nice.
Shannon B.
Okay, I have the cat in the gimp suit.
Oh, Jesus.
By Curious George and the Man in the Yellow Condom. And the STD Giving Tree.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Adler.
Right.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, some big sandwiches. Before, so here's an interesting thing: the placement of this book, the #1 selling in beer.
What?
What?
Oh.
Amazon
I
has
see
it
it.
as the #1 bestseller in beer, and I don't understand.
Oh,
That's bizarre.
Which is odd. But my 3, National Lampoon's getting into books, and it's Tat on Your Cat, and then How the Grinch Fucked Your Mom, and kind of like Angles, 1 ball, 2 balls, red ball, blue ball.
Nice.
By the way, I gotta say, Adler, your transition to a dad has already happened.
Tim Tams.
I like I needed to bring it back out again.
I like it.
I paid for 1 extra entry, so I have 4. Horton, here's a coup. Llama, llama, got no mama. Winnie's now goo. The tale of Peter Fapsit.
God.
The balls.
All right, so I have the little engine that cooed.
Nice.
I have the very horny caterpillar.
Nice.
I have I shat in your hat.
Oh my God. That's not a kid's book. That's a Bowers Weekend.
That happened 2 times, Steve. 2 separate times that happened. I'll never.
Just 2 times, and suddenly I'm the hat shitter.
They didn't want you to shit in it. Why'd they make it round?
There are other details. Like it was a round white hat. What do you want me to do?
Turns out your hat was only about 4 gallons, but whatever.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Go ahead, Anna.
Okay, I'm ready. So I have 3. I have Dr. Seuss's Snitches Get Stitches. And Charlie Brown Noser. And I'm sorry. Charlie and the Sweatshop.
Greg Berman.
So I have 7. I'm going to read my 3 now. C-Spot Euthanized.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Oh God!
Kill a dog in a movie, bro. Come on.
I quit.
There could also be C-Spot Run Out.
Why didn't you make Rachel read that one? Jesus.
C-Spot Run Over.
Then my other book is The Penis at the End of This Book.
Nice.
Is that a pop-up book? Is that where you put your finger in the hole, and every time you turn the page, it's your finger and a worm or whatever?
Oh my God.
You know, it's a dick. Oh my God.
Turned out the penis at the end of the book was you the whole time.
What sadly is my penis didn't make an appearance till chapter 8.
Oh, God.
Just empty hole for the first. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, God.
I can't get an image stuck in my head. I can't get that image out of my head now.
Frank, you did this to you.
Also, I love that at first Frank said he was frustrated that he can't get that image stuck in his head.
That book has got a big surprise in the middle. Well, not big.
Not my bang for my buck. Then,
All right, what's your last entry?
okay, my last entry is "You're a Trump supporter, Charlie Brown."
Jenny Fromage.
I don't know how many brown people are Trump supporters, but sure.
Oh my God.
Can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
Big Red Rocket.
God.
Ruins my day every time. Aunt Jenny's secret garden has a lot of weird plants in it.
Funny plants.
Yeah. The girl who loved a wild donkey show.
Oh,
Leslie.
Oh my God.
A wild donkey show. Jesus Christ. It's not even a trained donkey. It doesn't know what it's doing. Oh no.
Okay, first one is Little Red Throbbing Hood.
That was Steve's nickname in college.
Snow White and the Casting Couch. And Charlotte's Webcam OnlyFans edition.
By the way, I particularly enjoyed that Little Red Throbbing Hood one.
Peter.
I have 3. Green Eggs and the Clan. Sorry. Ferdinand Goes to the Smokehouse.
Oh,
And Stuart Little Plague Rat. My work here is done.
Hey, go ahead.
Hi, I have 4. Old Yeller's Pet Cemetery.
Oh no.
Yertle the Turtle, or the Bowers Story. Where the Wild Things Aren't. And the Paper Bag Princess and Her Bottle of Ripple.
God.
My favorite part of that was that you posted your entries apparently across the room up on the ceiling.
Well, it's the,
Ray, are you talking shit to Carmen with your hair being all luxurious and flowing like that?
It's 12 bird hair right there, baby. That guy owns an aviary. That dude's got birds living in that motherfucker.
All right, the other Rachel.
All right, I'm still thinking of them. I couldn't remember any kid stories, so I had to get ideas from all of you. But anyway, The Princess and the Penis.
Like, oh, I can still feel it.
If you can still feel it, you're my queen. That's how it works.
Oh, engine that queefed.
Oh no!
And a very hungry fuckboy.
Oh, God.
Oranka.
Okay. I've got the tiger who came.
Oh, God.
Winnie the Pooh is constipated. And Raggedy Ann and Where the Batman Touched Her.
Show us on the doll. Oh, no.
Patrick.
Having her show on herself.
Wow. The never-ending capital storming.
Nice.
Giant Johnson. One was Johnny, a playing doctor story.
Oh, God.
All right, is there any other audience members? Wave physically at me if you had any that you wanted to do. Okay, I don't see any, so I'm going to keep going. So these are the other entries. We had Jonathan S., Jarrett Berenstein Bear. He also had Horton hears a chew, looks over and sees somebody isn't wearing a mask.
And they're like, God bless you.
You just did.
Yeah. Now put on your fucking mask.
Curtis Mason, everybody poops at the scat party.
God.
Curtis Mason, instead of Captain Underpants, Crapton Underpants. Grimbeard, the Hobbit.
Oh, bitch.
The Hobbit.
Oh. Hadley Sheffield, injure the kid instead of ginger kid.
Oh, God.
Wendy Peterson, the little engine that derailed. And then she says, I don't love you at all, instead of I love you this much.
Oh, that was just a general. That was just a general.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to sell a Hunger Strike Games. Sarah Garcia, improved children's book title as read by Sam Jackson. Motherfucker Goose. I'm gonna Sala. Horton hears assault and battery.
Oh, God.
April Fleming. Ben, the little toast Thor. Perlet. Charlie and the Chocolate Starfish Factory. Victoria Scattereggio, the very hungry eat caterpillars. And then Charlotte's dead.
Oh, God.
Damn it. I had that one. Son of a bitch.
Oh. Josh Ritter, Chitty Chitty Gangbang.
Let's make a book better.
Yeah.
Frank Berman's entries that he decided he wanted me to say. The Penis Bride. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone that's in my pants. Ronald Dahl's The Fantastic Mr. Fuck. And Charlie and the That's Not Chocolate Factory.
Man, that's going on my list.
Oh, Jesus Christ. April Fleming. April Fleming. All Humanders in the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad year. 2020.
Nice.
Amina Sala, hop on popes.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Amina Sala, chicka chicka boom boom in mommy's bedroom. I'm gonna, instead of Princess Diaries, the Princess Diarrheas.
Yuck.
Yeah. And then Tevin had Harry Potter and the Gobbling of the Fire Crotch.
Again, made the book better.
That's all of them.
Holy shit.
Wow, there were a lot of great ones. I really liked Are You There, God? It's Me, Ben Gleib. I liked how the Grinch fucked your mom. It was really funny.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Snow White and the Casting Couch. Green Eggs and the Clan was funny. Stuart Little Plague Rat really got me. But I think I gotta go with Charlie and the That's Not Chocolate Factory. So gross and awesome. Carmen, what was your favorite?
I'm gonna say my top 5 and then the winner. The STD Giving Tree, Little Red Throbbing Hood, The Ho Bitch, Chitty Chitty Gangbang. But my favorite has to also be Charlie and then That's Not Chocolate Factory. Can I also read the ones I wrote? Because I love to read.
Just a second, I was gonna vote real
Okay,
quick.
okay,
Mike,
okay.
what was your favorite?
I mean, there were so many that were so good, including everything that's already been said. I wrote one of my own that was like the Alexander and the Terrible, so I'm like, that one can't be my favorite. But it was wonderful. I do want to point out that I like Ferdinand Goes to the Smokehouse. Got so many people saying, oh, at the idea of an animal being harmed and made into food, while everyone at the beginning of the show was participating and reveling and celebrating factory farming. Anyway, that's not important. But the point is, oh my God, can you imagine a horrible thing happening to an animal? Chomp, 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 chomp.
Brad's eating pork ribs on camera.
And so my top 2, got me at the beginning. This is my runner-up was the Goodnight Rune. I loved it so much. But my number 1 winner for me was Sneetches Get Stitches.
Great.
Really great.
Honorable mention, the Rich Bitch Blue Balls, I Shine Your Hat, and Charlie's Webcam, but goddamn, that's not Chocolate Factory.
I loved Chitty Chitty Gangbang. I loved Little
Like
Red
the
Throbbing
joke or
Hood.
the idea of it?
Just the joke. I loved Little Red Throbbing Hood. But my favorite was 1 wire, 2 wire, red wire, blue wire.
Fuck, yeah.
Fuck at the end. That was the great part.
That
I
was the
forgot about
end.
that one. Then he went, fuck. And then it blew up essentially. Steve.
God damn, this was a good game. There were so many great ones.
Yeah.
Already the winner mathematically is Charlie and the That's Not Chocolate Factory. So claim your prize by emailing us at sdscshow.com. But mine was Little Red Throbbing Hood, just because of how hilarious that part of the story would be. You're not Grandma.
Oh, God.
Big dick you have.
Oh, Jesus.
Better to
The
eat
better
with,
to fuck
my
you
dear.
with, yeah.
Now that's a pickup line.
Carmen, what were your? Do you have any? Carmen, do you have any? You said you
Yeah, I got a few. Where the Wild Things Abduct. No White Power. The Catheter in the Hat. Goldilocks and the Three Touchy Uncles. Cloudy with a Chance of Insurrection. Oh, the Places You'll Get Kidnapped. And my favorite is The Little School Shooter That Could. Thank you, Jan. You're right.
Yes. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful all. I offer. I was like, Where the Wild Things Are, Jerks, a little more G-rated, but still limiting. A Rankle in Time. Encyclopedia Brine. Who likes Brine? Winnie the Poop. That is also not chocolate. Factory. Anne of Mean Gables. Ramona Quimby. Age, a worse age than 8. And then these two I feel pretty proud of. 1 fish, 2 fish, red pill. How can you think about fish at a time like this? And Harry Potter and the Disillusionment with J.K. Rowling's transphobia.
Nice. Rach, you have any?
I have one that hasn't been used yet. It is the very hungry caterpillar with an eating disorder.
I don't have any. Ben, Steve, how many you got?
I got a lot. I got like 20, so I can do.
No.
I think they're good. I think they're good, but I can do top 10, whatever you want.
Do your top 10, and then Steve has his 6. So do 2, and then Ben and Steve will do 1, and then do 2, and then you should be caught up.
Sure.
That's 30 more. Yeah.
Sure. Charlotte's WebMD self-diagnosis.
I had a charlatan's web of lies.
The Lion, the Witch, and the War Zone.
I had Winnie the Pooh. Yes, I name all of them.
Oh my God.
Green eggs in John Ham.
Oh God. You could have eaten them, I guess. That's not accurate.
Lactose intolerant Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Harry Potter and the So-So Scone.
Do 2 because you have way more than me.
Oh yeah. Good night, Moon. You're the closest thing I have to parents.
I had shut the fuck up, Moon. I'm trying to sleep.
Where the girls going wild are. Harley and the Chocolate Fuck Tree.
Ku Klux Klan of Green Gables.
Oh, the places you'll hoe.
That's a graduation gift, typically.
I got Mike Pence's new book, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Gay.
Say that one again. We were laughing. That one's really good.
Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Gay by Mike Pence.
Oh, God. My last one, James and the Giant Peach Emoji.
I've got
Damn, James Thick.
James and the Giant Peach after those ass implants. The little singer Prince and his purple pills. The little engine that cunt.
Jesus, Ben. Come on.
The Seacrest Garden, how to manscape like the host of American Idol. Anne of Spectrum Cable. Clorox. And my last one here, instead of the Cat in the Hat, the Cunt on the Hunt.
Don't talk about me like I'm not right here.
She's on the prowl. All right, it's time to sing the song, Ben. Here we go.
It's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. It's time for Lady wearing a visor that says.
Hell yeah.
I am that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Okay. I have the very horny caterpillar. I have Steve and his runes and his Facebook. Then I have Ben stacking turtles.
So he looks hungry and he's eating one.
Then I have the penis at the end of the book will require a magnifying glass.
On his lap.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Then I have No drink is basic except for you. And I
It's like a
have
me and Mike combo.
Right?
wanted to mix the eyebrows for twice the eyebrow power. Then I have you shut up. It's just Steve harassing this poor deer to death so he can have some patience.
Oh dear.
Nice, Mike. Nice.
Oh, did Bambi's
Deer
mom
and
die?
tears.
You can't tell me it wasn't Steve. He wasn't on screen. We don't know. Okay. Then I have eyebrow 1. And just so we can all leave feeling very insignificant but also ready for dinner, except for you.
Hey, Leedy, can I make a special request?
Yes.
Can eyebrow 1 have eyebrows?
Yes.
One
Yes,
eyebrow.
it can.
One eyebrow.
Yeah, it is from the side, so you'll only see one eyebrow, but it's in Sharpie.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All
I'm
right.
just putting sort of a wing.
For my hero.
LeedyCorbin.com. That's awesome. Great job, Leedy. Woo! All right, we made it through. Mike, what you got coming up? Tell us some stuff.
Thank you for asking. If you follow me at Myq Kaplan, MyQ Kaplan, all the places. The newest place that you can find me is on Substack, where I put out a free newsletter every week, and then you can subscribe for more, full of jokes and word things. I've been having a lot of fun doing it, so go to MyqKaplan.substack.com for that. Also, my podcasts are The Faucet and Broccoli and Ice Cream, also food related. Ben, you can't eat my podcast. And I have a bunch of stand-up albums and specials that you can get where, put my name into places where you might find albums and things. My most recent one is called AKA, and I'm real happy with it. So thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, very cool. And also, Mike will be on Origin Stories tomorrow night with me and
Oh,
Rich.
yeah.
At 6 o'clock Pacific, so check that out. We'll see you next time, Mike. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow night. Carmen, what you got coming up?
I am actually, if there's any nerds in here, and I know there are, I have started a Twitch channel where I play video games, and I also have a couple of shows on Twitch. So twitch.com/thefunnycarmen. I have a podcast if anybody here is lonely. I have a podcast as well called No Sir, I Don't Like It, where I talk about shit that I don't like, and I have comics on and they talk about shit that they don't like. Again, bonding over things we hate. But unlike Steve, we won't get divorced because it's a podcast. I also have a online streaming show called Social D. Make sure you follow me on all the assorted social media. I post about it constantly. It's at The Funny Carmen, Carmen. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Carmen. We'll see you next time. We appreciate you being here. As always, you can find me at Bowers Comedy. And as I said earlier, you can Origin Stories tomorrow night, nowherecomedyclub.com. Come see us interview Myq Kaplan. Ben, what you got coming up?
At Ben Gleib on all the social medias. And this Saturday, special early time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern, is Gleib Off the Top. Should be a ton of fun. We will be electing a new mayor. And on the 13th at Nowhere Comedy Club is Greg and Gleib, It's a G Thing, improv with Greg Proops. Should be a lot of fun as well. And I just recorded a new podcast last week on Earth with Blair Imani, the amazing activist and historian author. She's pretty awesome, so that'll be coming out on video and audio the next 24 hours.
Awesome. Steve?
Just check out some Nowhere shows coming up. Just had a couple that were super fun.
Great. You can take the ketchup back too.
Thanks to I Agree, and thanks to everyone who has been coming out to those shows, and check them out. And Nowhere will have a very, very big announcement in the next week or so.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Another
like a
Gleib Off the Top.
Yeah, a game-changing announcement that is almost as big as Ben doing one of his weekly shows. So stay tuned for that.
No, we do have a pretty awesome thing coming.
Yeah.
Excited. Rach, anything you want to catch up on before we get the audience out of here?
I just want to plug our Patreon. So for the VIP front row and above, this month we're going to do a game, Quiplash or something similar that we're looking into. So I put the link in the chat. And then to catch up, we had Sarah Garcia said sent the show $5 for keeping a basic bitch humble. I'm sorry, it's not more. I'm saving up to shave my head. And then Tevin had a few more late game entries he wanted to throw in. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Bone, Harry Potter and the Hermione Swallows. And read ahead one fucking word. Okay. And Harry Potter and the Red Light District of Amsterdam. So that's it. All right, front row. Good to see you guys. It's good to be
Thanks
back.
so much, front row. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday, our normal time. So we love you guys. Rachel, anything to say before you get out of here?
I don't think today actually. So Greg Murphy, right? He keeps track of everything for us. Today is my 200th episode on the show.
Oh, there you
so,
go. Nice job.
Congrats.
Thanks, Greg.
And your birthday episode is coming up soon, right?
It is on the 23rd. We're gonna have a birthday episode. I don't know what that's gonna entail just yet, but I think my twin brother will be on and hang for a little bit. You guys can maybe ask him questions, but yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. That's gonna be a great time. Okay, good night. See you tomorrow.
See you. So another great show. It's super fun. Thanks everybody for being here, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
I want to say a special thanks. I got an amazing gift today from Anna and her husband.
Oh my God.
This is a wood-carved map of Pittsburgh with Steel City in it, and this is just awesome. So
Looks like there's a dick on the top of it. Do you see that? Anybody else?
No, it's next to it.
Oh, okay.
No, there's
Sorry.
totally a dick there on top. That is pretty awesome, right there.
I mean, it's a map of Pittsburgh, so it's full of dicks.
All right, Indiana, shut up.
But that was my Bengals fan. That was my Bengals fan calling it out. I hate Pittsburgh because of the Steelers.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, well, I'm happy here. Bye.
That reminded.
That's the first time Steve's ever not like come back and something. I'm happy. You guys are mean.
Well, it's because I hate the Steelers also, but don't tell my neighbors; they'll murder me.
That reminded me of this super cool carved thing that Sarah Green sent me. It looks like a power button, but actually it's the new logo. We're about to unveil the new Gleib logo. Boom.
Oh,
Check
cool.
that out. So thank you very much for that, Sarah. And what a fun show. I'm not hungry or thirsty at all. Good night, everybody.
What's in your stomach?
Sandwiches in about 5 minutes.